Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us in Phuket, and we're going to take a look at probably the most important temple here out of the 29 or 30 temples that are on Phuket Island. We're going to take a look at Wat Chalong. I've been over to this temple many times. Whenever I come to Phuket, I always come over here and take a look at it. It's been almost 2 years since we were over here, so we're going to take a look at it today. And it just from the parking lot looks like it's going to be pretty busy. A lot of tourists and stuff like that are over here. But that's not going to take away from the temple. It's still really nice to see. So let's go take a look. First thing we can take a look at here is the outside of this ordination hall. And it's locked up. I've actually never been able to get inside of here, but they're doing a lot of remodeling and stuff around it. So maybe one of these days I can actually take a look at the main Buddha in here. But it's Bangkok styling, you can see, with all the gold, the high roof, the three-tiered roof up there with the normal stuff that you see. The little porch, the naga, and these are the marker stones. I can hear the firecrackers going on. A lot of people come over here and they let off the firecrackers. That's like a celebration. If they have like a promotion at work or some big event that's happened, they come over here and celebrate with firecrackers. This is the parking, and then you got the bell tower, some of the general quarters and stuff like that for the monks. And then we'll go into this moon drop. And then the main thing we're going to look at is this 60-meter tall Chedi over here. Yeah, this moon drop is quite cool. Now this temple is famous for two monks that helped put down the Chinese Rebellion here on the island in 1876. There's the firecrackers. So after the Chinese Rebellion was put down, the two monks were awarded like a special title by King Rama V, King Chulalongkorn, and there's supposed to be a statue of them inside of here. This is really busy in here. You can see a lot of people, but it is quite nice. It's definitely worth your time to come over here and take a look at. So the people pray and burn the incense and stick the gold leaf there. You see the inlay up in the ceiling and then these marble walls. Oh, it's quite nice. Now to come in here, you still need to dress properly. This is a temple, so you can't come here just like roll right off the beach to up here. No short shorts, no sleeveless shirts, stuff like that. And then inside here, you can see the monk statue, and then the Buddha and the angels and stuff there. And people make little donations and stuff like that to the temple here. This is a nice little hall. You can see the window shutters and the clock over there with the mother of pearl and the little shrine here. Okay, let's go out and let's go look at some of the other buildings. You can see right here, these guys here brought the firecrackers up to this guy. And they'll tip them like 100 baht to stick them in the fire pit. So everybody will do their thing and they'll put them right in there. And you can see that ordination hall. It's quite nice. And then the moon drop that we were just in. Yeah, so here he goes. And just like that, you see that 60-meter tall Chedi right there. And it's kind of built in the Lao style. We have another little shrine building over here. And then there's the wooden house. We'll look in it, and then it looks like this is open now. This was closed last time we came. They were still building it. So we'll go into this wooden house first. Yeah, this is quite cool. This was all under construction last time. I walked through the little construction gate and took a look at it, but nothing was finished. All right, let's go into the house here. So this is the old wooden house. You gotta take off your hat and shoes to come in here. Now the two famous monks that you see, they were the ones that helped put down the Chinese Rebellion. They advised the locals about what to do, and they treated some of the injured and stuff like that with herbal medicine. That was part of what made this temple famous. You can see like the cabinets with all the stuff in it, the mother of pearl. You can see an old picture whenever the monk was alive, and some of the Chinese pottery and stuff like that. So the Thais come here and they will pray and make merit to these old monk figures. Pretty cool. I like these old teak wood buildings. So I believe that was where the monks, the head monk, would have stayed. Let's go take a look at this little Chedi right quick. So pretty cool looking with the gold and that gray. And it has the smaller little Chedis and stuff around it. Okay, let's walk up in there and let's see what is in it. Now the big 60-meter tall Chedi has a Buddha relic, a little bone fragment that was brought here from Sri Lanka. So it looks like they're still working inside here, so it's not 100% done yet. You can see the styling on the front, and then the little rail and stuff like that with these little Chedi-looking things around it. They'll probably put a Buddha footprint or something like that inside of here. I'm not sure, I'm just guessing. You can see the workers doing the plaster work and stuff like that up there. And then you can see they're gonna have the marble floor, and they're gonna do all of this with some nice wood, and they'll do all the carvings and stuff like that. Okay, let's go look at that little shrine building right over there, and then we'll go look at the big Chedi. You see the grounds here with the little flowers, places to sit on these rocks, and a little bit of shade trees. And let's take a look in here. How cool is this? I really like this this Chedi. It's very, very nice. Looks like I found a little kitty over here. How you doing, kitty? Oh yeah, I know. He found a nice little spot right here under the shade over by the building. You see the styling here with the Naga. And this is an older hall. This is more of the styling that you see down here in the south. You can see the door here with the little bit of the styling. And these will be just a simple plain hall. There's the main image right here. So the Thais have come over and put all the gold leaf on it. And it's just a gray open building. Has the window shutters that are carved. Yeah, just really plain, but the Thais still will come over here and pray and make merit. So they call this the Temple of the Reverend Father Abbott. Okay, now for the real highlight of this temple, this Chedi. And you can go up, there's 3 different floors, and you can go all the way up to the top. And there's stuff on each one. You can see this has all the normal Buddha imagery that you see. And it is fantastic. I really like this. With the marble exterior. Then it has little bells on the corners. That's the Naga. All the normal stuff that you see. Okay, so let's go in here. You gotta take off your shoes and do all that stuff. You get the Naga on the stairs. And the Buddha's here. All the styling in the columns. That's really nice. Then up there you can see the red teak wood. Looks like it's starting to fade a little bit. So they'll probably come in here in a couple years and restore all of this. This is the ground floor. You can see the window shutters are carved. It has the paintings and stuff like that all around. All the scenes of the Buddha's life. And then they have some of the figures here with some of the reclining Buddhas. And the Buddha with the Naga around it, stuff like that. So you can see this is the main Buddha in here. It says, do not hug the Buddha. It has the prayers here, so the Thais will come over and they'll pray right here. Okay, let's go up to the 2nd floor. And we'll eventually make it up to where we can see the relic. You can see all the paintings and everything along the way. And the marble. Yeah, this is really a nice place. So there's the next Buddha here that's on the 2nd story of this Chedi. And some more of the paintings. You see the Buddha doing the sermon, all the normal scenes that you see, and then more of these little Buddha images around. And then all the stairs are all the Naga. Okay, so let's go up to the top floor now. And there's the two famous monks from this temple. You see the stairwell with the Naga. Okay, third level upcoming. This is the third level, and that's the entrance to see the relic. Let's walk around and we'll look on this level first, and then we'll go see the relic. So they have some little buildings. Looks like they're locked up today. And then they have some of these little Chedis. And you can see the temple grounds from up here. There's that temple of the Reverend Father, that new little Chedi over there. And then you can see the Chalong district here of Phuket. And then this looks over towards the main part of the temple. And then up on the hill over there is the big Buddha of Phuket. So you're not too far from that. So a good idea if you're here, go take a trip up there and see that also. You see they're doing a bunch of renovation here. So over there's the crematorium. They're redoing all the road and the parking. It'd be nice when they get it finished, but places like this are always under construction. Always something to be added on. And then the big Buddha way, way up there. Okay, so let's go in and see the bone fragment of the Buddha. Yeah, you see a lot of these that'll have a bone fragment, a tooth, a hair, something like that. And they always do these moon drops to display the sacred relic. And there it is inside that little glass sphere. It's hard to see because it's got glass here, and then it's inside of a glass sphere, and it's inside a little piece of glass. They've done all of this just for that little piece of the bone fragment. And like I said, that was brought in from Sri Lanka. And I think this temple is a second-class royal temple. It's not the first grade, which I've done videos of all of those. It's just really a nice temple. Okay, so we saw this. We've seen pretty much everything here at this temple. You can see how it's on like the little lotus, and it has the small little spheres around it. Ah, very cool. And then there's a little prayer that people can do. So you do that little mantra, and then that's supposed to bring you the good fortune, I guess. One last look at this big Chedi. 60 meters tall. That is massive. That's going to finish up our video over here at Wat Chalong. This is a fantastic temple. I come here every single time I come to Phuket. I've been to this temple a lot. I like it. It's just really elegant. It's not over the top. It is busy, but everything is busy in Phuket. There's a lot of tourists, and they just come over here and take pictures and all that stuff. But it's still pretty cool to walk around and look at. That 60-meter tall Chedi is definitely the highlight. I like the moon drop, that first thing that we looked at also. It's quite cool. So anyway, if you like the video, make sure you smash like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, stick around. This is what I do. I show you things that I see and tell you a little bit about what I know. It's all unscripted. It's just me walking around, and I just talk about it and tell you the little bits of information that I know. And if you're interested in it, you can come over here and check it out yourself. And if you've been here, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If you know more about the temple, tell me that also, because there's a lot of people that watch these videos and they read the comments to learn a little bit more. So if you know something about it that I forgot to talk about, leave me a comment down below, and I'll also put the best description I can in the video. And until next time, from over here at Wat Chalong in Phuket, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.